What's up guys, TRL Martin here, bringing my season review of the AOR Season 10 Championship for you today. And quickly before this video starts, I just want to mention a couple of points. First of all, you probably noticed the duration of the video. It is quite a long video. Basically how I've structured this is the first sort of 3 to 4 minutes is just basically an overview of the first 7 races of the season. And then from Germany onwards, those clips will be quite extended to around 2 to 3 minutes per race from Germany onwards. The reason why I've done this is obviously I uploaded the first 7 races to my channel. And then from Germany onwards I failed to do so, I believe, due to just being busy at work at that time. But now things have calmed down a bit and I've got all the footage available to me. I was able to just sort of knuckle down and try and get this season review out to you. Sorry it's a little bit late, but it was quite troublesome using Windows Live Movie Maker. Quick shout out to FizzyFan, XMyG and Niren for allowing me to use their commentary on the live coverage. It was quite tricky obviously to implement their commentary onto the video. I'll try my best, so hopefully you will enjoy the video. Also, shout out to Zesty for the thumbnail. If you ever need a thumbnail, he's the guy to go to. Not obviously mainly, huge thank you for everyone who supported me, not just on YouTube, but just on Twitter and on Xbox regarding the AOR season. It does mean a lot to me. So yeah, without further ado, it's been TRL Martin, and I hope you enjoy this video. Cheers.
Swerves to the line to win the Australian Grand Prix here to start the season. Undercut working for you there. Look at that gap! That is by pitting 1 lap earlier for TRL Martin. That must be like 3 seconds almost, at least 2. So close together through turn 4. Oh, don't want to be going on the grass. Martin now with the inside for the next corner. What's going to happen?
So Martin up the inside. They're still side by side. Limitless has 2/3 of his curves left, which might be crucial for this battle. But they're still side by side going into this left right now. Limitless much later on the brakes. And there's a slight touch on his left rear from Martin, which could have been absolutely catastrophic here.
Outside Martin defending the inside line, trying to find a better gap. Oh, he's hit him! Oh, God.
I'm not sure who to blame for that.
Oh!
Look at you, come flying!
That's opportunistic if you've ever seen anything like it.
Unbelievable! Carries on. Martin goes into the pits. This is huge.
Wow.
Martin goes into the pits. Limitless carries on for another lap. And this could be another Martin race where he undercuts and wins. But Martin bouncing over the curb like no tomorrow, and the Sauber of Orbit Prix quite going a bit defensive into this last corner. Martin practically on the wall! Flagged in the wall, Orbit Prix loses his front wing, and that is the bottle that we expected possibly from him at some point in the race. Limitless, I'm guessing we'll not decide to go through on this because the straight really isn't that long, and then obviously you go into a chicane as Martin loses the back, has lost the back end and out, and that's actually completely spun out of the chicane. He takes the lead. And Martin, a huge mistake from the Caterham driver.
running very solidly in P4, you have to say. But Martin now very close onto the back straight with DRS, using the rest of his curse. He's still locked on, goes defensive actually. Gonna be very close there into the chicane. They don't really want to go side by side, they're trying! Oh, and they managed it! There's a lot of wheel banging. Jesus!
Outside round the final corner, Martin not really doing what you would expect a championship leader to be doing. Trying to go around the outside of the last chicane, and this is probably where I expected him to try and overtake, which is a lot easier, Martin. Why don't you just wait a few corners, my friend? And Limitless, will he try into turn one?
There we go.
He's going quite defensive. The Limitless isn't using much more of his curse. I don't know why. Limitless now round the outside into turn one. They're side by side. Yeah, he's pushing him. But Limitless now loses the back end almost into the wall. Unbelievable scene. Disconnected from the race. Oh my goodness me, this man cannot get any luck in this league. And I mean, he hasn't had any issues with his connection, and all of a sudden
that's the first time this season.
He's gone. He has flown all the way onto the grass, and I'm pretty sure he has need to change his underwear at the end of this race. However, he comes round the final corner, not that far ahead of Brošek. But here we go, Martin is going to win just about the Hungarian Grand Prix.
And they're going to be side by side into a Rouge here, the Caterham, and that is TRL Martin, I'm pretty sure. Great, leaving each other room, and they're going to be side by side down to the Kemmel Straight as well. K-Block 78. Oh, there's the Marusha coming out of nowhere to join in the battle. Why are there? Oh my word! And is that Foxside as well, the other new guy. And K-Block has just lost 3 positions in this.
Martin is leading because he started on the primes as well.
Did he?
The orange wall prime tyres. I literally didn't realise until right now.
Now it makes a lot of sense why he retired.
He's going for a very much extended first stint of this race.
Brošek still with Martin well out of DRS range coming onto the final lap, so I think, unless he makes a mistake now, I think actually Brošek has got this.
Oh, Martin's
Negotiating
gone.
that.
Martin's locked up and gone straight on. He's had to put it into reverse, and he's going to be in last position pretty much.
This must be just a complete lapse of concentration from him.
Completely. It's not
Really.
as if he's missed that by a quali sort of distance. It's not as if he's broken where a quali. He has missed it by about 50 metres. He's just gone straight on.
There you go.
Kind of saw a car choice.
Overtaking coming. Doesn't happen often around here. Martin though, he's going for the outside. And no, he's turned into Foxside, I think, on the apex after the long straight. And now he's going up the inside again. This time though, leaving room. Foxside also doing a good job there to leave room. And Foxside actually managing to defend there.
Good racing from Foxside.
Yes, indeed.
Why is
Looks
Martin
like,
weaving
that's-
though? That's a... Yeah, well, he's got his front wing completely intact at the moment. I just don't think he's got the consistency. Obviously he's got the pace, we know that, it's Martin, but championship leader of 38 points. But he's down in 6th place, and this track has just destroyed him. As Limitless has in
it's
fact
over already. Okay.
won
Well, we
the
missed it.
Singapore Grand Prix. A fantastic drive from him, very consistent, very championship worthy. Martin disconnects going straight over the line. He is absolutely raging. After last week, the travesty that was TRL Martin's deactivation on Twitter was probably the biggest highlight of the Singapore races. It wasn't particularly enthralling. Martin's got a fantastic run into turn 1 and will take the lead. Well, he knows he's slid through turn 1 and got a terrible exit. That might well put him under pressure from Leobot, who has maintained 3rd place going through the first 2 corners. All the cars flying down this massive straight now, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see quite a few overtakes. One of them potentially being for the lead as Martin goes to the outside, going towards this right-handed hairpin, and Limitless breaks early. Martin takes the lead. That's huge contact at the hairpin. Leobots gets tangled up. The 2 Williams gets tangled up as well. And I'm not sure who missed their braking point, but right now we're going to continue with the battle for the lead. It's Limitless and Martin side by side into this next hairpin. Left-hander, so Martin has the inside line for this first part, but Limitless, who's managed to hold it round the outside, will now have the inside, but Martin will now have the inside for the next corner. They are still side by side, the 2 championship rivals. This is fantastic racing, and Limitless looks like he's got a slightly better run. However, they're still side by side. Slight wheel banging going on. This is fantastic racing, boys.
God.
And Martin maintains the lead after about 6 corners worth of side by side action. This is what we tuned in to see. Martin run slightly wide though. Just compromised his exit. Limitless all over the back of the Caterham driver at the moment. And actually Martin running very wide indeed. Does Limitless try and stick up the inside? Martin compromising his right hander now as well. And Limitless going to the outside, and Martin giving him the position, or maybe just braking early, and Limitless takes the lead. Limitless will have the inside line. Very close racing between these two. Limitless tries to squeeze and Martin loses the back end coming out of that hairpin, and now Limitless will have the inside line again and maintains that 4th position for now. Martin getting a much better exit though and squirming pretty much on the exit, and Martin, I don't know why he's even sticking a wheel there, because that is very dangerous indeed. He's trying to stick up the inside. Limitless gets pushed wide slightly. Martin will have the inside line. Limitless going very wide into that left-hander and maintaining the position by going off the track, but I'm sure Martin won't try and have a go, and especially if Martin now tries around the outside of this double left-hander. It's fantastic racing from these 2 boys. Martin now will have the inside line for this right-hander, and unbelievable scenes here. This Korean Grand Prix. Limitless maintains 4th position for now, but Martin is, for some reason now, extremely feisty to get through and past Limitless. Martin and Limitless are in 7th and 8th at the moment. They have got traffic Martin is going to have to go around the outside of the Sauber's contact between his front right and the Sauber's rear left. Overtake Leopold into second place. It's going to be crucial to see if Martin can win this race. Up the inside now. Martin, can he hit that apex? There's slight wheel banging. Martin trying to get on the power now. We've seen this move far too many times already this race. But Martin is going to take second place away from Leopold. Can he now extend his advantage over Leopold and get out of that DRS range in this middle and last sector? It's going to be side by side with his left hand as well. Can Brochet hang it around the outside? It will be a monumental effort from Brochet if he can stay ahead of Leopold with an end plate missing. Do not forget, Brochet is fighting for this podium position and Leopold is very close to contact. Fortunately, neither of them span off into the wall there. I think Leopold's very close, but he goes up the inside. Does he not? No, Leopold doesn't. It looked like he was for a minute from Brochet's point of view. Move to the front, where Limitless has been catching. I think one more lap and Limitless would have had Martin. But there is not one lap left. It is the final lap and Martin is going to take the Korean Grand Prix. He has won here. His seventh. He's only got 17 seconds in that last sector to make up the time. So Martin, can he improve, Fizzy?
Oh, we'll have to wait and see. It's coming towards the line right about now, and he does improve slightly. It's a 0.391 for P3.
Separating the top three. This is on another flying lap and sets a purple middle sector of anybody so far. Can Limitless take pole position, Fizzy?
He's coming towards the line. He does improve. He's a P1.
Evo was still using his curves. Martin now, they will have the inside line potentially into the 130R.
Oh my
it's
God.
going to be side by side, and Evo and Martin are going to go side by side and not collide just yet. We're going to be side by side into the chicane as well. Martin with that extra grip hangs around the outside, but that's not going to mean too much for Evo. He's going to dive into the pits now. Unless Martin comes into the pits as well, we have a battle on our hands now. Oh, Martin's locked up. He's ready to get
God.
ahead, but that's going to enable Brochet to come back in. Although Martin still is going to be able to salvage second, I think. Fair play to him. He has really done well. A great win for NLR Evo. He comes over the line to take P1. Martin is going to come home in second, extends his championship lead over TRL Limitless to 35 points now. Martin goes up the inside at turn 4. Can Brochek hang around the outside? He's going to try, and Brochek looks like he's going to actually stay ahead, although Martin using the rest of his curves. Now up the inside going into turn 5. The side's kind of against it, but then starting to stick his nose back in again. Brochek understeering because of the cut out of his tyres, and Martin up the inside now at turn 6, and Brochek and Martin in the wall! Martin loses his front wing! Oh my God! Final corner, TRL Limitless wins the Indian Grand Prix. Bet he didn't expect that a few laps into the race, but either way he takes home 25 points.
This could mean finally a better exit out of the chicane for Limitless, who will be in the slipstream. Curves used by Evo coming out of the chicane, but again, Limitless looks as if he's not quite close enough. He might look for a move around the outside just about. He switches to the inside, but not quite close enough. Evo goes wide though, coming through the first part of the chicane. Limitless trying to hold it on the outside. It becomes the inside of the third part of the chicane. Tiny bit of contact. Evo getting out of shape. Limitless going up the inside, but just about can't hold on. Evo holds it around the outside. Fantastic racing, perhaps. The first signs that Evo's tyres are starting to go off, because that exit on a second chicane was not good. Limitless doesn't get the best of exits, and this looks as if Evo could get the job done again. He's using the rest of his curves. Down this second straight, he's going to have the DRS. He's going to try and pull to the outside, will he? Limitless defends on the inside. He's going to play the same move, a type of contact between the two of them. Limitless goes back up the inside. This is amazing racing. Evo pushed out wide, though, by Limitless. Ooh, feisty stuff. He needs to make that Marusha as wide as possible now.
Evo a little bit on the marbles as well, on the outside into the chicane. It's pretty close. Can he get close? Yes, he will have a chance. Oh my word, he's closing so fast. Oh, Limitless is going to have to defend this.
Limitless will break really late. He shoves him out wide.
Oh, there's a side pod glitch.
Evo spins. I think Limitless has spun as well. But Limitless has managed to hold on. He's going to let Evo back through. Fantastic sportsmanship, but a bit of contact again through the next corner. It's pushed Evo out wide. Limitless lets him back through again. And wow, carnage on the final lap. Evo spinning, I think Limitless with a half spin as well.
That is absolutely huge for the championship, and to be honest, a very, very fair play for Limitless to give the position back, given what is at stake here. 7 points over Martin. He can get more than what he will get by just finishing second place. There's only one corner to go in the race. Can Evo hold on? Limitless needs to get a fantastic exit to have a chance, but no, Evo wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Limitless cannot extend the gap or close it down to 6 points behind Martin. Evo goes defensive into the hairpin. Now Limitless again on the outside. Last time he was there, he outbraked himself and went wide. This time he's done it slightly better, but still lost a bit of speed through the apex. And going to be side by side to the next corner now as well. Limitless holding it on the inside. Evo on the outside, and they're going to be side by side still. Martin just watching all this action. Who's going to come on the top? Limitless now, the man holding it around the outside on the curb, and he's going to have the better line going through the reverse turn 8 from Turkey. And he's taken the net lead of the race now, has Limitless. Some great battling there between those two guys.
I was going to say Evo's going to be in big trouble if he doesn't let Limitless through, because he cut that corner very hard at the end of the straight. Oh, it's been contact with Limitless. He pushed him wide, and there's Martin. Now. Martin's going to have an opportunity to overtake the pair of them here, as Martin and Evo are going side by side down the pit straight. Can Martin take the lead of it? Well, the net lead of this race going into turn 1. Is he going to try out the inside of Limitless? It looks like he might. No. Limitless retains what is second place. About whether or not there's going to be a pit stop at the end of this race that you come towards the end. Oh, Martin again missing the apex by an absolute. He's going in the pits. Martin's in the pits. He's going on to Inters. What an absolute move from the championship leader. Is this going to pay off, or is it going to be catastrophic?
Martin, no problems at all through the first sector here, Matt.
Oh my gosh, what a great ending to this race. Can he catch the guys ahead by the end of this race? He's coming in the pits. He's lost more time than he would have thought. No, he's dead. Martin's going to take the lead, Fizzy.
Oh my god, this is absolutely huge. Evo comes in as well, so definitely a good move from Martin there.
This could be the greatest decision in AOR history to win a championship. TRL Martin, I think, is about to take the lead of this race. K-Block comes into the bits as well. Martin, where is our... yes, here we go. Coming down the straight now. Can he overtake Limitless going into turn? No, Limitless is going to be in the lead. Limitless, but it's going to be so close. Limitless is going to have to get his tyres up to temperature. Martin's still in P2 at the moment, but the gap has come down. And he's going to win the United States Grand Prix. A great race from Limitless. Martin going to come in P2.
I saw him back there. Oh, he managed to save it, I think. He went wide at the Rouge.
Martin takes the lead of the race. It's going to be very close going down the straight. We've got a Sauber getting involved as well. Roshit down to P3. As I said, from pole position, not the ideal place to start. Martin takes the lead. We've got Sauber now up into P2. But anyway, Limitless now with the DRS is going to go flying past Unleashed. Oh, there's contact with the rear of Limitless's tyre. Just came straight across Unleashed there. I'm not sure. Very strange as they're side by side again. And Unleashed is going to be up the inside now of this right-hander. Limitless getting the better exit though. And we've got the Mercedes of K-Block up the inside of Unleashed. They're 3 wide going into this right-hander. And there's slight contact, but K-Block makes the position up. Unleashed loses the position down into P7, and Limitless somehow coming away in P5 at the moment. Martin weaving is, oh gosh, he actually got onto the grass there on my screen, but Martin coming through the bus stop chicane for the final time, not the cleanest way to do it.
It's starting to rain. Bit late.
It's starting to rain, but Martin's celebrating as he comes over the line to win the Belgian Grand Prix for this penultimate race of the season. A huge step towards his first AOR Championship. Martin goes out of the slipstream of Limitless. Oh, he dives up the inside, Martin. Oh dear, I think that was a bit of lapse of concentration there, because that could have easily stuck Martin in the wall there with a bit of the side pod glitch that we've seen many a time in this game. But so here we go, Limitless for the lead, and he is going to take the lead away from the Mercedes driver Brošek, the reigning AOR champion. And TRL Martin just sitting there thinking, okay, that's fine, it's not too bad. Limitless winning, that's not the end of the world. I have to finish in the top 5, and that is what he's doing.
So let's see now, so come onto the DRS straight. Limitless pits, Brošek and Martin staying out, Matt. That could be very interesting. Limitless going for the undercut this time.
Very interesting. I think Martin will be ruining the fact he did not follow his kind of challenger, the man that he wants to beat for this championship, because I think Martin would always want to have Limitless in his sights throughout the entirety of this race, and maybe it just caught him a little bit off guard. Does he get out fine? No, he's held by the Brošek and the Toro Rosso. So Martin is now down to P6. Martin is going to have to pass some cars here. Oh, here we go, Martin now. Is he going to go up the inside of the Red Bull? No, he's decided against it, which actually has made the Red Bull maybe lose his breaking point. And Martin now from the inside of both of them. Martin up into P2 now. He's going to be side by side with Evo going into this double right-hander. Can Martin's make it stick? It's going to be so close. And they're going to be side by side once again now, coming into this right-hander with a little bit of contact from behind of the Red Bull. Martin now up the inside of Evo, and they're still going to be side by side. This is reminiscent of Noble and JD, I believe it is. And Martin again getting slightly touched. Up the inside goes Evo, who does not give a flying heck. Oh, there's side getting involved. Martin and Evo still side by side, although Martin now filtering back into third place. I bet his heart was in his mouth, busy. Oh my days.